Hello, beautiful person watching this. I am so happy that you're here. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire Ascension 20 Ironclad run. Lately, as I play the game for improvement and for fun, I've been recording my runs, and when I win, I upload them with some commentary and some general discussion about this beautiful game that we play. So we got random rare, or a curse for a rare, or 3 potions, which is not exciting either. So I boss swap this time around, and we get Fusion Hammer. Probably about an average result. It is 4th energy, which is okay. And the downside of not being able to upgrade is significant, but we can deal. We're against the Jawworm 141, valuing our life total a bit more than normal here because we cannot gain our health back from the Ironclad relic. And we're offered some decent comments on floor 1, Pommel Strike. It looks great, especially when we have 4 energy. Drawing that card will matter a bit more. Sadly, bash bottom card here, so we're going to take the 1 damage. But that's okay. Duplication Pot is very strong, and there is Anger, which is a little bit less enticing than normal because we have 4 energy. So I take Shrewgert instead. Unclear if that's correct. I do have a Pommel Strike already. But we can't upgrade the Pommel Strike to draw 2 cards, so could have a bit of difficulty meaningfully playing a lot of Angers. And that was a mistake. Took 6. I meant to play Shrewgert there. And Battle Trance looks good, especially with 4 energy. Drawing those cards will be great. Unfortunately, the upgrade 2 event hitting 2 strikes. Would have loved to have some real cards get upgraded there. Non-basic cards, rather. But we are drawing double strike plus on this turn, which is pretty good. Battle Trance is cooking. And Burning Pact looks pretty good, but it's a bit early for it, and we already got a Battle Trance. And it is a Hexaghost Act, so I take the Demon form just to make sure we can get through that fight. So Hexaghost is officially dead already. Play Demon form against the sentries, why not? It's a nice scaling card, because this fight goes pretty long. And I do bash and then weak pot on sentries here, gaining 3 health. Possibly more next turn. But I can just kill it here, so alas, not. And I think about, do I Battle Trance here and reshuffle before these other 3 days go in my draw pile? But then I'd be reshuffling without the Battle Trance also. Unclear which one is correct there. Pommel Strike first, since Battle Trance turns off your draw, and I managed to kill the middle one there without getting attacked. A good turn. And that looks like lethal to me. So, not a terrible sentries fight. And got a Red Skull, and we're below half health. Bloodletting is here, which is a little bit less good than normal at this point in the run due to our 4 energy, but it's still good, especially with Battle Trance and Pommel Strike. And Immolate is there. Immolate looks pretty good. Pretty good. And we got Demon form and then Immolate on the next floor, so that's very unlikely. I think there was only like a 8% chance of finding a rare at that elite, and then also a small amount to find the Demon form anyway. So seeing an unusually high amount of rares. And debatable whether to open here. I have Bash, which will always wake up anyway, and I'd love to play it. And then if I had passed, Demon form would have gotten 1 more turn of cooking. So, unfortunately, didn't draw any block cards here. But still, not. I don't think it's a terrible idea to wake up there. But still unclear. And Preserved Insect is excellent relic. Find in Act 1. Smiling Mask. Making all of our card removes at shops cost 50 gold is good. And we transform into a Dropkick, not too bad. And Preserved Insect, of course, all elites have 25% less health. An excellent, excellent relic. Makes elites basically possibly normal or easier than hallway fights in a lot of situations. And Armaments is here. Looks pretty good. Actually lets me upgrade some cards, which I otherwise can't do at all. And so we have 3 potions, including a dupe pot with our Immolate. So I do decide to take this Super Elite since I can. Get away with it. It's going to be Sentries or Laga. And the Preserved Insect is going to make it very doable. Pretty good fight there. And a second Battle Trance. I'd like to play Battle Trance every fight, or every turn pretty much if possible, so I do take a second one. It's a little bit unusual for me to take a second Battle Trance, but I think it's good here. And so we got max health, Laga, but brought back down with the Preserved Insect. So basically normal Lagavulin in here. Play our Demon Form. Definitely looking to play this Uppercut here, and upgrading it would be great with Armaments, so this is a great example of Armaments doing something good here. Applying 2 weak and 2 vulnerable is going to be great, as opposed to just the 1. And this is lethal. That's pretty crazy, so goodbye Super Elite Lagavulin. And Reaper is here. I have Demon Form, so that's definitely pickable. Red Skull as well. But considering all we can do at campfires is rest, it's unlikely, I would say, that we're below half a large amount of the time. Also have a meal ticket, gaining me 15 health whenever I enter a shop. So our sustain is solved. We have Demon Form Reaper, we have only resting as an option at campfires, and we have meal ticket. So no longer missing the Ironclad starter relic anymore. Getting rid of Immolate, that's actually fine because shuffling more burns into your deck is, against Hexaghost is rather spooky. And there's Reaper, but I do find Armaments and True Grit at the same time, which allows me to target the burns with True Grit. So I do that, and of course, the later I play this Reaper, the more I will heal from it, because I am gaining strength each turn. Armaments on the Pommel Strike, draw 2. Then True Grit the burn, play Strike. Battle Trance. Surely looking for a Reaper, and it's still in my draw pile, but I see I have exactly 5 cards left, so if I pass this turn and draw, I will always draw this Reaper. And I understand that, so I go ahead and just full block and pass, allowing me to play the Reaper and gain 18, which I believe that gives me like 4 health in the next act, because you heal for 75% of your missing health. And some good cards here, all of them pickable. If there was a click all button, I certainly would do that here. But Limit Break is probably the worst here. It looks great because I have Demon Form and Reaper, but Demon Form unupgraded, I'd have to leave it in play for 2 turns and then play Limit Break just for it to be basically Spot Weakness plus, which is not great. So I take the Exhume, it can get me my Reaper back right now, and it will only become better as the run goes on and I find better exhaust cards. Now we have Preserved Insect, I already have a 4th energy, so this Black Star is actually extremely good here. And just looking for a 3 elite path. Looks like that kind of middle path. And I start on the right side, I have 400 gold and a meal ticket, so looking to go this way. And this fight is pretty spooky. I can't just sit around waiting for Demon Form to Reaper because they leave in like 3 turns, so I just dupe pot and kill them both. Fair enough. Take a War Cry. It's inoffensive, though not amazing here. Play my Demon Form. This fight is unfortunate because it only has 20 health, and Reaper has to do unblocked attack damage to heal you. And so I won't be able to heal very much back here. And it's unlikely for you to get it to exactly 20 health to get the full Reaper, but I actually do that in this fight, luckily. So I'm always checking my exhaust pile whenever I draw the Exhume just to see what's in the box. And then I'm not sure about this turn. Could probably just drop kick. Or just defend drop kick. But I Warcry the defend on top instead, it seems. Just to block a bit more next turn. Actually did heal me. Possibly. For 1. And now we are in Red Skull range. It is exactly at 20 health. I can Reaper. And of course have to Reaper first, because if I were to try to vulnerable at first, I would be doing too much damage. Go into a shop, and Medkit is here. Medkit is pretty good in general, and on Ironclad, specifically when you have these exhaust energies like Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain, etc., it becomes even better. It is not amazing yet, basically just a normal Medkit without any synergy at all, but still good enough to click on right now, especially when I have so much gold. And Smiling Mask, of course, getting me that card remove for only 50 gold, and I buy a dupe pot as well. Dupe pot is good. I have Immolate and Demon Form, and Reaper. And we get the Cursed Tome event, always exciting. Could get Necronomicon, and we do. So that is very cool. Immolate and Reaper and Uppercut, all becoming very, very good now. Very good. And it's always exciting to see that event when you actually can take the damage for it. And we Battle Trance. I have Defend Trigger in my hand, so I can just play the energy pot to take heal for 10, basically. And we can even Reaper. And Reaper will gain me health. Armaments the Reaper for 1 more health. 2 more health, because it doubles. Pretty good. These cards are looking unexciting to me. Already have a True Grit. No thanks. True Grit unupgraded kind of sucks. Can't ever upgrade it. So a bit of an awkward turn 1 against Gremlin Gang, or Gremlin Leader. But we do have Uppercut with Necronomicon to kill that one. And oof, we get attacked anyway, even though we killed them both, and draw 2 curses, so that's a bad turn. But no need to worry. Down into Red Skull range, and our next draw looks really good. Shockwave Reaper coming up, and Immolate if we feel the need to do that. So I'm thinking what I do here. No need to draw right now. We would definitely want the dudes to be summoned before drawing this Reaper. So I just Warcry to see what's on top. Put the Battle Trance back on top. Why not? And I Exhume, or upgrade the Exhume for later, so that we may get a Reaper back for cheap. And then getting attacked again is pretty sad here. I would be just basically full health if it didn't attack me, but still taking the 24. Down from 33 after getting weakened. And then can Reaper here, hoping to kill it before it makes more dudes this time. Or the before I draw the Reaper again with more dudes. Getting attacked again, but this time we can kill, so no worries. And find a Toxic Egg, meaning any skill I upgrade or add to my deck for the rest of the run will be upgraded. And a Nunchaku, every 10th attack that we play will give me 1 energy. And I see some cards there. There's a Rage Plus. At this point, I'm not playing that many attacks, and I'm not planning on going infinite at this time, so I pass, and we pass on the Campfire. Cannot upgrade. Don't feel the need to rest at this point. Here against Snecko. And sadly, if the Snecko changes the cost of your attacks to be less than 2, they actually won't duplicate. So we would actually prefer our Reaper cost 2 here, weirdly. And so I put it back on top, hoping to draw it again and double it, but it still costs 0. So lucky that I'm actually unlucky. Still play it. It's cool. I'm definitely hoping to kill here before taking this 20. And we do. Nunchaku on the wrong number, sadly, but that's okay. And Exhaust Pot and Vulnerable Pot definitely looking worse than this Strength Pot here. I don't just drink the Blood Pot. because I have so much sustain and 4 potion slots that it might be good to save it for, you know, when I really need it in a pinch. Take a second drop kick. So now if I actually manage to exhaust my... Oh, I do drink it. Okay. Huh. Ignore what I said. And so uppercut with Necronomicon will get through one on the right. Applying the vulnerable. Sphere Guardian's a bit of a bummer. So I want to kill that guy fast. And Immolate plus Necronomicon is going to cook here. Beautiful. Seeing red's here. It's not amazing, but I do have double battle trance. And once I find the exhaust energy stuff, it'll be really, really good. Darkstone Periap is in this chest. Already took the curse, sadly. So just gonna key that. One of the worst relics in the game, for sure. And we draw Immolate on turn 1 against Baby Slavers. Goodbye. Centennial Puzzle. First time I take damage in a fight, draw 3 cards. And Question card, giving us 1 additional card each card reward screen that we see. Both good relics. Solid relics. Not amazing, but not bad either. And now I make the decision to get rid of the vulnerable pot. Of course. And we get a card remove. Didn't have enough for a relic in this next shop anyway. And we'll always be able to card remove because of Smiling Mask, making it cost 50 no matter what. So an excellent event there, getting that card remove for 75 gold. Getting rid of Strike Plus over Defend. I value the defends more. I have pretty much no way to block right now. So kind of just hoping I either kill everything before it kills me or heal up with Reaper and Demon Form. And not a great turn 1 here. Just gonna have to double bash that bird. Could have used it on the Chosen as well, but this is fine. There's Immolate. Uppercut first makes sense. Then Immolate kills the bird. And that way it's weakened next turn as well. Past me, definitely more locked in than current me is. And so this is a bit tricky. Each time I play any non-attack card, I will shuffle a Dazed in. And you draw 5 cards at the start of your turn, so if I were to play one more skill here, I would not reshuffle on my next turn. So I do pass. Unclear if I was meant to just accept the fact that I wasn't reshuffling here. But I ended up drawing a Defend that I wouldn't have drawn otherwise anyway, I think, so it ends up evening out. And Intimidate Plus is here. I still don't have Dark Embrace or anything like that, so it's not amazing. I think I skipped that, and like 4th Anger is offered to me. Not great. Clothesline Plus is here. I didn't even consider that, or just Clothesline rather. But with Necronomicon, of course, attacking twice with it could be fine. But I already have enough 2-cost stuff for Necronomicon to be good. And getting to upgrade Uppercut there with armaments and then double it is great. Basically weakening and vulnerabling for the whole fight. And I have lethal here with Immolate, Reaper, Firepot. But I'm trying to find a way to do enough damage that I can double the Reaper instead. Perhaps using a Strength Pot. But very out of the question here. So Immolate, then play Reaper just to heal, and then Firepot finishes it. Totally fine. A great fight. Juicer Bracelet sucks. Doesn't really do a lot. Just makes it so you can't get fights from question marks. And Frozen Egg is good. Every power we add to our deck from now on will be upgraded as well. So seeing these cards that, or these relics that upgrade cards when we have Fusion Hammer is actually pretty good. Although they are good anyway. And we found Burning Pact. Burning Pact is very, very good, especially with Toxic Egg. I know this one on the left is going to be stealing my Battle Trance. Card names are hard. As it always steals the highest rarity card possible. And then Uppercut kills the one on the left there, get my Battle Trance back. Draw 3. Can upgrade True Grit. Upgrading True Grit's pretty huge. Letting you exhaust whatever you want. And there's another Shockwave, which I got back from Exhume, just to make sure I can get through all the artifact charges on the Automaton reliably. Could have just played Uppercut on it, but that's what I did. And as long as we survive the Hyper Beam turn, we may just Reaper back up here. So did some math here. If I Reaper right now, I can only heal for 22. And could do better than that, I believe. So looking to draw it once more. And I'm considering, like, is this doing too much damage? But it is not. I can still heal for a bit. Decide to draw first. If I hit the Reaper, it just pretty much heals me for my entire health bar. But I don't. Draw again, still don't. And then now I play the Uppercut as I have to. Didn't actually have to, though. Could have just gone True Grit, I suppose. So I think the line actually was just True Grit there. And then pass and take down to 1. And then I could Reaper twice here for a lot of health. Because the Dropkick did 40 damage, making me not be able to heal as much, but still go up to 43. Totally fine. And we get some good cards here. Corruption Plus is here. Barricade is also here, but I don't have really ways to block, sadly. So looking through my deck, I'm like, yeah, Corruption seems pretty good, and it actually lets me go infinite because it makes it much easier to exhaust my entire deck. And then Dropkick, Dropkick, Dropkick. And we were offered 3 energy relics. I have Potion Belt, so Sozu kind of out of the question. And Cursed Key is pretty good. I already have all 3 keys. End of Act 2. That's pretty good. So, happily take a Cursed Key there. Just don't open any more chests, as long as I remember. And we're all good. And I exhaust on purpose. So now we're up to 5 energy. Very cool. Very easy to put whatever we want into play. And this thing is dead. I may consider waiting for Reaper, but I would take more damage than it was worth, probably. No need. And I want this early shop. I have a Smiling Mask, of course, and here is Dark Embrace Plus. It's a beautiful sight. So now we can just go through our whole deck. And here's the problem, though. Upgrade a card. True Grit, probably. Only gonna get this one upgrade, that's what I want, so... True Grit, being able to target whatever I want, doing this whole dropkick thing is very nice. Don't want to accidentally exhaust one of my dropkicks. And here's the problem, though. I have no Feel No Pain in this deck, and in fact, I never find a Feel No Pain. And so I'm still not blocking. And against the heart, you can do the dropkick thing, but you'll eventually die to the beat of death. And also, you can only do 200 damage a turn, so you need 4 turns. So, still need a solution for that fight. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good. Time Eater, I can just sit there and let Demon Form cook. Reaper eventually. Probably. And so we take some good cards here, thinking ahead's fine as well. And there was, I believe, a Flash of Steel, 0 energy to do some damage and draw a card is inoffensive, although not amazing here. And then Deep Breath Plus, drawing 2 cards for 0 is good. And of course, Toxic Egg, making that event much better than normal. All these skills are pretty good when upgraded. here, I know that I want to Reaper to get through this Spiker with no damage. So I put my Demon Form in play for later. And we just draw cards and draw cards and draw cards. Could even play the Dazed. Yeah, take some damage and then get it to exactly 20, then Reaper plus Reaper while it's vulnerable does exactly 20. Heal it full and kill. Pretty good fight. I'm not really caring about the number of Nunchaku at this point, but worth considering. Could have found a way to put it on 9, perhaps. And don't want any of these cards. Inflame Plus and Evolve Plus look kind of good, right? But Inflame, I don't need 3 strength. I have a Demon Form. And kind of gets in the way. And then Evolve, no need for that. I have a Dark Embrace Plus in my deck. Going to be carrying me. And anytime I draw a status with Dark Embrace in play, I can simply play the status, draw a card. Very strong. And I choose not to play those defends, can draw them later, which will gain me lock and draw a card. My Demon Form in play. And I think I Exuma Shrug, probably wrong and or unnecessary. Could have also played Dropkick. Missed 1 damage. Minor itty bitty weird misplays. And I like both of those cards, so I do the Curse instead. Necronomicon Curse, of course, completely impossible to get rid of in any sense. If you exhaust it, it will just come right back. Uniquely. And here we target either Battle Trance because it turns off our draw for the turn, or any attack with our True Grit and the Burning Pact. And that way we can get to so few cards in our deck that we can simply play Dropkick, Dropkick, Dropkick. And Flash Seal can get involved, have some fun. And we're doing the thing. All of a sudden. Last act, pretty much no way we were doing this, and then now it's so easy all of a sudden. Omamori's here. I actually forgot that I got that, and I think I skipped the chest, so whoops. And then second Dark Embrace is offered to me, that's pretty good. So Omamori, of course, preventing curses while it has charges. And yeah, I don't click the chest. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. I have Cursed Keys, which is why I skipped it, but of course could have taken it there. Didn't even occur to me until right now. And I choose to play Demon Form here. Could have just gone ahead and played Corruption, but pretty confident about this fight, being able to Reaper back my health, and I wanted the Infinite to go faster once I started doing it. Because it's pretty miserable, no strength, doing the Infinite against the malleable enemy. Play Dropkick. If I get Cursed, can always stop with the Pommel Strike. And then I get the nice 9 damage here, getting debuffed. So I just pass. And Corruptions come back around. And now play it pretty comfortably and do the thing. I'm taking 30 if I don't, so. Bash can go. I have Uppercut just in case. I'm sorry, Omamori. You were almost useful and I betrayed you. Play Reaper just to heal. I have enough energy to play Dropkick still. Uppercut's lethal. It was lethal last time too, probably. And I accidentally broke Nunchaku there, so that was a mistake. Could have just played Uppercut first. I had exactly 21 health, I think. We rest at full health. A classic. And Corruption is in my opening hand. Definitely doing the thing against this fight. And I just take the 3. Don't care. Reaper's gonna heal me. And Centennial Puzzle also is a reason why I did that, surely. Could have uppercutted on one of the dudes instead to take 9 less damage, but happy to take 3 there for Centennial Puzzle. Ask Me was definitely pretty locked in, except for the Omamori thing. So we draw our entire deck. Whenever we have a full hand, we have to exhaust something. We can play Reaper, sure. Draw my other Dark Embrace. Second Dark Embrace doesn't do a whole lot, but it does make me draw it more reliably early in the fight. And boy, is it important to get in play. Shockwave, defend. Then Shuriken on a Battle Trance, probably. Or Demon Form can go. Pretty funny. And we're doing the thing. Pretty quick fight. Immolate will kill as well. I wanted the Charged Nunchaku up to 9 though, so that was perfect. Perfectly played there. Considering a second uppercut and a Rupture, perhaps. Rupture is interesting because if I find Blue Candle, then I could just play Necronomicurse over and over and gain infinite strength that way. Not necessary. But it's fun. And also, what are the odds of that actually happening? But this fight's free. I have Medkit. And I might take the 1 on purpose. Unclear. Probably not. Yeah. I think it was correct to take 1 damage there, though. For Centennial Puzzle. But I do have both Dark Embrace in play, so pretty much 0 chance of not finding what I need this turn. Uniform goes again. How the Mighty Have Fallen. And I'm playing as many skills as I can before playing Corruption. Just to get them again another time. Unnecessary, but technically optimal. That way I can play Burning Pact multiple times, exhausting multiple undesirable cards. Get rid of any attack or Battle Trance. And we're off. Yeah, making sure to go quickly this time. No way to mess it up with the infinite at all. So I'm trying to find, can I... Could have gotten rid of Reaper instead of Immolate, so that would have let me keep Nunchaku in the right number. It doesn't matter enough to really care about that, but perhaps worth mentioning. So get up to 5 instead. Thread and Needle is fine, although unexciting. And don't want any of these, that's for sure. And our last elite. This giant head is in peril. Could have upgraded anything there, doesn't matter. I've also not played it, wouldn't have mattered. And we're off. Should just draw cards before playing that, yeah. Should still play cards. Yup. There's a good attack to exhaust. Yeah, I'm being, like, weirdly efficient with my cards. Like, I don't have to play like this. But I could just play Corruption and exhaust my whole deck and win. But I'm like getting fancy with it. Still have Exhume, so I can play Corruption and then Exhume the Seeing Red. That should have been Battle Trance and not the Curse. Yeah, with all these stacks of slowed, making it take more damage. This guy is dead right away. Goodbye. Courier could be okay in our next shop in Act 4, although a bit late, and Toy Ornithopter is only okay. Bloodletting's fine. Sure. Gains me 3 energy when I exhaust it with Corruption and Dark Embrace. It's a skill. Skills are good. And once again, we rest with full health. I think that's 3 rests in a row, healing me for 0. Very sad. If only we had Coffee Dripper instead. But that would have been a whole different run. So Immolate. Just because we gotta kill these cultists. And so here I do the thing I've been doing again, where I don't play Corruption for a while. Something in my lizard brain was telling me there's a chance that I wouldn't be able to go infinite on phase 2 if I just exhausted everything like that, because maybe I would have a little bit too many attacks. This was probably not true. Probably just uppercut. As long as I keep the uppercut around. Or bash, that I'd be fine, but I'd go the long way here, and I'm okay with this. I would like to play that demon form. Getting rid of Battle Trance there. Unplayable trash. After it was so useful to me earlier. It is the equation has changed. It is no longer good. Drop kick. Get rid of Immolate. I could play Thinking Ahead. I didn't. When Thinking Ahead is upgraded, it doesn't exhaust anymore, so it actually would put something on top that I wanted. Not necessary, but I wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, is this necessary? Definitely after a certain amount of cards played. Like, once I've played Burning Pact without it exhausting itself 2 or 3 times, then I definitely have a small enough deck to do the thing the second time as well. So this is all pretty unnecessary, I think. But I was being extra cautious. And I have Demon Form in play, so I'll always be able to heal whatever damage I take with the Reaper at the end. So this is showing that I don't need the Corruption, basically. I can just do whatever. Maybe I was just swagging. It's like, yeah, I don't even need it. Whoops. Still have Exhume or what? I know I end this fight on full health, so I must still have Exhume. Uppercut gets my Weaken going on again. Weaken is very strong. Okay, there's Exhume. So here, I could definitely play Corruption. For sure. We are definitely low enough on cards to do that. Thinking about what to Burning Pact. To defend. It's dead. Could play another card. I don't. Doesn't matter. Get rid of the curse. I like all the other cards. Flash of Steel. Uppercut is going to be involved here, surely. Probably going to double the Reaper first. So now I'm looking for Corruption. Gonna play Corruption finally. Get back my Reaper. Healing for exactly 28, which is good. There's Corruption. Play my whole deck. So a perfect fight. Unclear if this was necessary, but who knows what past me was thinking. And Donu Deka will be much easier than Time Eater here. So Time Eater was definitely doable. Down to just play Demon Form and take 15. All good. That's the only damage we're going to be taking this fight. Probably. Gotta get through these artifacts as well to do the thing. So I could just exhume Shockwave to do that, or just play Uppercut again. Either or. Make sure I still have an Uppercut before I do that. Wisely. It doesn't even matter if I get a burn in my deck either, because I have Medkit. God, things are so hard to remember. I could have just ended my turn and then gotten Reaper back and healed for 3 more. And at full health again. Yeah, we're off. We are off. Could be pretty quick. And so at this point, we're going into the heart. If we do this against the heart, we will lose. So we need something from this shop. Or we need to play really, really well against the heart somehow. Getting there. Would love to see Feel No Pain here. That would really, really help me out a lot. Keep Nunchaku on 9. Nice. And we do have 4 potions, including a dupe pot, so like duplicating Demon Form could maybe win against the heart. Possibly. But unclear. So we rest for 1 health. And then we heal for 0 from the thing. And so there is Dual Wield. Dual Wield is decent. It gets me perhaps more copies of Demon Form, more drop kicks. I'm thinking about what I could possibly mirror here. Nothing looks too good. There's like Reaper or Demon Form, but Demon Form is not upgraded. So I click Dual Wield. And behind it lies a Rage, and that's beautiful. And I have exactly enough gold to card remove afterwards as well, which is very hot. So with this Rage, in theory now we are infinite against the hearts, and we can gain infinite block each turn. It does mean we can't play Corruption, so it'd still be a little bit tricky. But obviously we showed against Wokebird that it is possible. The thing is, though, that I think we would probably still lose that, because a little bit too slow exhausting your whole deck without Corruption. You would just take too much damage. The heart does so much damage. It's disgusting. Maybe we would find a way, but we didn't find feed ever, so we only have 75 health. Very sad. But Dex Pot maybe gets me there, you know, etc., etc. So here we are again, the Act 4 Elite. This fight should be easy peasy. Dual Wield. Dual Wield not cooking there, that's okay though. Doing our thing. Dual Wield. Dual Wield on drop kick. Like a million drop kicks. Corruption is just, what a card. If the heart didn't have the thing where you can only do 200 damage a turn, then yeah, Corruption would just completely destroy that fight also. Still have Reaper in my hand. I just Reaper at the end, I suppose. Nunchaku will let me play it for maximum health. Don't do it! Reaper first. Nice. Oh. And we find a Calipers. And right at the last moment, it was even the lowest relic. And so actually, like, if for example the seed had like advanced one relic further, then if I hadn't, you know, the fact that I didn't take the chest with Omamori would have been, I would have missed it, essentially. So, almost a huge mistake, but we just got there on the Calipers. And the Calipers allows me to play Corruption, and then do the thing I've been doing, and then just make infinite block with Rage, and then I'm good. So, yep, we win. Calipers is the hero. I don't know if I needed it, but it would have been way more complicated to win this fight without it, that's for sure. Good Dex Pot. But I'm saving my potions now because I might be able to heal with them. With Toy Ornithopter. Although that doesn't make any sense because I would preemptively gain the health by blocking for more. There's Corruption. I probably go Swift Pot now. Getting a lot of block. Maybe even both potions. Yeah. Yeah. Not Dex Pot yet. There we go. Okay. This makes sense. So we're doing the thing. Blade goes. Battle Rage goes. Or Uppercut. No, Uppercut's pretty useful here. Yeah, make sure I apply so much Vulnerable that I'm good for every turn remaining. Second Dark Embrace is there. And Dropkick only viable target for it, so I didn't have to click it. Looked a bit weird. And I'm waiting till the very last moment to play this Rage just to make sure I'm actually doing the thing before going off with it. Because I need this Rage. If I somehow mess this up, then I lose. Get back Rage to make even more block. Play a million attacks. And so, yep. Gonna just sit here for a while, make 800 or so block, and then we're good. Alright. I decide 815 is good enough, it seems. And then, because I keep reshuffling after each card, I decide to play an Uppercuts, I think. And then it lets me play more cards quicker. It's not really worth commenting on, like, speeding up the infinite, but some people care about it, I suppose. $17 vulnerable. Goodbye, the heart. 55 minutes, despite sitting there for like 5 minutes. And Preserved Insect doing 500 damage, that's pretty good. And Caliper's retaining 2,000 block. Very good. So a very cool run that all really came together right at the end. Lack of Feel No Pain made it a bit spooky, but didn't matter when we found the Rage at the very last moment. So a very cool run, very satisfying victory. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a beautiful day.